It's up to me.
I feel good about myself.
I feel good about myself.
I feel good about the people around me.
I feel good about the people around me.
I feel goodness all around me.
I feel goodness all around me.
And it will follow me for the rest of my life.
And it will follow me for the rest of my life.
Cause I walk with good.
Cause I walk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I am good.
And I am good.
And that feels real good.
And that feels real good.
Good, better, best.
Good, better, best.
Never let it rest.
Never let it rest.
Until your good is your better.
And your good is your better.
And your better is your best.
And your better is your best.
Black people.
Black people.
You were once great.
You were once great.
You shall be great again.
You shall be great again.
Lose not faith.
Lose not faith.
Lose not courage.
Lose not courage.
Go forward.
Go forward.
Uplift the race.
Uplift the race.
Harambe.
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 Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
This is an African set, more respect. I saw the light and now I got to reflect straight back. Here's a little message while you live, and what I got to give is somewhat positive. Spade, the brother's gonna serve rhythmatically. Pass up on to you what was taught to me. That was Afrocentricity about being spiritual. So here we go to proceed quite lyrical. Praise the one for which I pledge my stand. Peace to the creator, word to the motherland. I got to give it up, cause I'm down with Casa. Jumped in the circle, I was told we have to stand together as one in unity. Amongst ourselves, amongst our community. Strong, repelling the interference of genocide. Luther King died to keep the dream alive. Mandela, the fella served 25, still revived. Speaking, teaching others to survive. And look towards the Nubian place. Your mind is a waste if you don't know your race or heritage. History of the Afro-American. Who's truly African? There's no comparison. We're all the same underneath the skin, whether dark or light. You might be my kid, so I relate to my brothers and my sisters. See, to the east, to the east, to the east of me. We traveled over here by slave ship. I dropped a bomb on the Uncle Tom, who ain't hip. Straight to the situation of the Asiatic nation. I slapped him in the face with righteous information, stating this, educating only back to reality. That's well supplemented by spirituality.
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
It's quite obvious who my ancestors were. It shows clear, but sometimes I see a blur of anger between me and the past. I look on to what I learned in school, but that's trash, the white man's words. So that's his story. For a sellout example, watch glory. Back to the present days, it's another phase. We strive to know about African ways, the culture, the language, the things that we're missing.
The most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius.
love
in
this
all that I
commercial.
think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
Legend up here. Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the 4 pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. Drink your water. Drink. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. What? Drink your water. Drink. Drink your water. Oh, it's over. What's going on, family? How y'all doing this morning? Great Ujima to each and every last one of y'all. I know y'all like, brother, I tell him we didn't do a show. Nah, we didn't do a show last night. But guess what? We doing the show tonight. We will be having a show with Sister Nabita tonight. It's called Blood Talk. Blood Talk will be going down tonight. Dose only 7 p.m. on GNJMedia. Yeah. So that show gonna be going down.
I'm about to open up the phone lines. Yeah, we're gonna open up the phone lines. For this morning, I'm gonna do the toast. Then we gonna have our little conversation. You know what I'm saying? I also need to pull up the ebooks. I need to pull them up in the right way because they keep on wanting to open up using Microsoft. I like using Chrome. Microsoft Edge, I like opening the book using Chrome. I know they don't like that, but that's cool. You know, they got to get over it. They got to live. They got to live with the truth. But how Tim like Chrome, I like, you know, I just do. That's how I get down. African Deep Thought. I need. There we go. Boom. This might be the old one. I don't need the old one. Import. No. All right. So let's just get started, fam. We about to get started. We about to pour this toast. I'm gonna use this book here because I'm not sure. I thought I downloaded a newer version, but because I wanted to be as correct as possible. Anyway, all right. So this morning we're gonna try to get some ambrosia with the. As y'all see, I had to go on and work with the props early in the morning so that I can make sure we was able to get some. All right, let's see. We about to do our toast. I don't really have any announcements, so let's just get to the news because I know it's some foolishness going on. And I don't know why this screen is freezing when it's 6,140 kilobytes. Maybe it's too many kilobytes. 1 minute is not enough. Next, okay, I see what's going on. All right, so let's go and get this toast on, family. Let's do it. All right, I don't see my black book. Okay, Clee. Hold on, family. I don't want to start without the black book. I don't. Oh, so why is my stuff on the floor? Ooh, this young dude. I'm going to stop him from using my computer. Anyway, so let's go. First off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute our Creator and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? It's only a simple journey. We going over to our ancestors. That's right. We going to our ancestors. Right? So let's try to go as far as we can. Try to relax. Miles Brown, Ms. Jan, Robert the Tex, Andy Davis, Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Vanny, Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Watch Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Watch Ellis Jr., Kelly Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Falar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pet Mott, Ramalika Fakur, Dr. Marion Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Hajini, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, there, Gail Pulliam, the Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Mr. J.R. Bronson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Reed McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Gil Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nanda Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Riddiman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird B.D. Sale, Weller, Vita Farmer, Agosto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Floyd M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lovenia Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Investor, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Amatel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russell, Denny Monaries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiki Fanani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Ines Bostic, and Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Peanut Carter, Margaret. All right, we made it to the second side. So we went all the way down the first side of the list. I got it. Now, we made it to Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles D. Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair. I was right, man. Samuel Sr., Samuel Sr., Neon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch. I made it all the way there yesterday. Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word, the first, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Roy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alexander, Arthur Arnold, Haley Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, had Senior Melly Miller, Housie Hashtag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Ax Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan. I'm just going by memory. Where am I at? Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman, Lewis John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, May Francis Jabel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heaps Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Iris Motley, Geraldine, Elizabeth Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Kathy Sanders, Nora Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rishawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Albert, Masmin Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We also have in our black book Joella Jow, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as our sis, Elder Shaka Manier, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher. Jonathan Poole, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Ed Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Clarence Slunkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henrietta 62nd, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carl White, Desi Woods, Jalar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christine Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Paulson, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Dime, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor, May Smith, Wynette, Florine Stitt Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenna Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeser, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Baron Reese Fisher, Jerry Justin McKellop, Sheila Ann Lee, Jerry Justin McCollop, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Nation Bitter Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse Sonny, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevens Jr., King Pleasant, and we got Sarah Keat. Sarah Keat. Yeah, Sarah Keat. Cat. All right. Well, she gonna call me and let me know. It's either Keat or Cat. All right. So, we lifting up our glass. We saluting our ancestors as we do on a daily basis here. And we say, Ashe. From there, where do we go? Y'all know where we go. It's a very simple journey. From here, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on Ujima. Let's give the Ujima babies a round of applause. Oh, damn. Did it again. All right, I apologize once again to the Spreaker fam. Oh, I didn't push the play button once again. God, I'm so ashamed. So ashamed. All right, but anyway, we give the Ujima people a round of applause. Oh, Ujima getting a nice, loud round of applause there, man. Oh. Shouts out to Ujima, right? For those that's like, what is he constantly talking? What are he talking about? Once again, check out our free e-course. Wow. There you go. Free GNJecourse.com so that you can find out about what we're talking about. You know, get in tune with the tribe, family. Get in tune with Giame. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, now, so we are on Ujima today, and I'm asking everybody to activate those reticular formations, get out there and find you some Ujima and share it with us. You know what I'm saying? I like some good Ujima every now and then. Share it, right? So for those that don't know, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. The modic principle is righteousness. The M7 is respect. The color is blue. It's kind of light, but I got on the original blue shirt. I'm gonna get a little darker one in the coming weeks. I after we get our store stuff together. Vibration is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. We are lifting up our glass salute in this moment and the power in this moment, recognizing the power in this moment and moving fully into it. And we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple journey from here. Where do we go? Move from the present moment to the future. We raise our glass to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Right? Saluting our children, making sure they protected, making sure they know that our love is there. Right? Even for the ones that we don't know yet. Even though we really do know them, we just, we're caught up in this moment. So, but anyway, that's a whole nother discussion. But we raising our glass and we salute and we say Ashe. From our future generations, we move to all of our relations. We raise the glass and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, guess where we move to? From all of our relations, we move directly towards that selfish toast, right? This is for you. What is it that you need right now in your life to move forward, to move in power, right? We lifting up our glass for it. For you. Ashe. From their family, we move to saluting our tribe. What's your tribe? Right? What's your tribe? Right? And then even deeper than that, not only raising up your tribe, but we also want to raise up your day name. Right? Because those day names keep us, because from what we learned, what we looked at a little bit yesterday, those day names kind of keep us from falling into total chaos. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, and we'll talk about that a little bit more when I do an evening show, I guess. But we raising our glass up and we say, Ashe. From their family, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most marvelous, most uplifting, outstanding, the most unique and what's the word? Motivating and inspirational individual in the room. I raise my glass up to you. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy in 100 years. Let's get to the... Is there anything in the news? Is there anything in the news today? Let's go to full screen first. We're going to go to the full screen first. Got a little bit behind. Anyway, we're going to see if there's any news today. We're going, all right, let's see. Nothing to it but, all right. Proverb of the day. Y'all got the folktale of the week. The folktale of the week to ponder on is, I think, the raven and the swan. The raven and the swan. The raven and the swan. So let me go and read that for you. Those that might be contemplating doing a 21-day challenge, that means you will learn 21 proverbs as well as 3 Aesop fables or 3 whatever fables or stories we might use or myths. The raven and swan. The raven saw a swan desired to secure for himself the same beautiful plumage. Supposing that the swan's splendid white color arose from his washing in the water in which he swam, the raven left the altars in the neighborhood where he picked up his living and took up residence in the lakes and pools. But cleansing his feathers as often as he could not change their color, while through want of food he perished. Moral, change of habit cannot change nature. Now, that is the folktale today. Of course, y'all know we're gonna have folktale book coming out. So but that's gonna be a while. We are on Proverb 5 today. Proverb 5, 2nd chapter, 5th proverb. Page 107. for those who might have a book. Not a lot of people out there with it. This is rare. Certain knowledge holders, persons off base with the center, cannot identify themselves. Damn. Certain knowledge holders, persons off base with the center, cannot identify themselves. I don't think, like I said, that's a proverb for the day. Gon' feast on it, right? So now, let's get to the news. Well, first off, y'all, check out Gianni Journey, sign up. You go to the shop, you go to our personal shop, got a little shop up, tribe up, blah. We have something for you, right? And we're gonna add some more stuff on. I know y'all be like, brother, I think you always talking about adding. I see the Daily Toaster sweatshirt, but man, you ain't adding nothing yet. Give me some time. Give me a little bit of time, right? Let me see. But also, I'm gonna go back here. I might need to get it to start opening up on a separate. All right, so we're gonna tribe up. Let's go. I'm signing in. Just signing in. Let's sign in. See if they let me in today. Sometimes they won't let you in. So now let me show you a little secret. You ready? Get up out of there. Boom. All right. Try to sign in. I go back to GNJMedia. Oh, by the way, y'all know the blog is popping off, right? So now, what I'm noticing is that the ones that I want to post up are not posting up. Let's take a first, then we will pour. So the ones that I want, so I done figured out how I'm going to do it for now, right? So look, y'all see all of the, see, I got to change that. I'm going to change that title right there. I need to change that title. But anyway, so it's posting up, they post up, but I'm figured out how to get the ones up that I want to post, and I know how to do it now. So y'all going to start seeing some adventures of Brother Hot Tim. But anyway, it wouldn't let me in, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here. I'm going to type in G&J. I already tried to log in. Y'all seen it, right? GNJ.media. I'm going to try to go back in. Pow! They let me in. All right. So, I got Old School Daily Toast playlist in here so people can communicate with me because, that's sort of like my introduction piece. But you got to have your stuff up. So I ain't going to go. Let's see. I need to go to see how many people on there. But it looks like this inside. And once you start clicking on videos and stuff, you can start. You see that? You see? You're going to start having conversations on the videos. Look at that. The video pop up around there. And you can start having conversations about the videos. Now, what we're going to add here is a function where we will be able to have discussions and stuff like that. Right? We got virtual reality too. I don't know what that do yet. But I guess I got to have virtual reality video up. Right? So, also, submit in code. You can encode video and audio, direct upload, direct import local video, embed video link, add article. So you can even add an article on this motherfucker. Boom. Right? Metadata. I don't know what that is. Articles automatically booked. Title, you just go boom, boom, boom. Clean title, you can throw on a new title here. And then you just get to writing. Right? But if you want to communicate with people, like I got one up here, The Adventures of Brother Hot Tim. I mean, what's cool about this is that after you get to a certain level, you can charge for your content. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but not that most people will, but it's just crazy some of the stuff that you could do that is simple out here for you to do. So let's go back a little bit. Huh? Good morning. All right, so so I was testing out the chat, so we can have chats on here, so you can talk, but like I said, you do have to do an introduction video. I just posted up one of my old lists anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I hope I don't have to introduce myself at Gianni Journey. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all might have to do a little video, like even if the video don't do nothing, be like, hi. You know what I'm saying? With your name on there. I got my little symbol on there and all that. Hold on. So let's go to the news. Let's go to our news feed. Look at this motherfucker here. Other than Mitch McConnell, this motherfucker right here is the most irritating Republican. Other than Mitch. Mitch bothers me more. Because every time I look at him, I can't do nothing but hear gobbling. But right here, I see a fake Spanish motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that's just living. All right, but I'm going to leave it alone. All right, but you're right, Mr. Cruz. You're all full of shit. Senator Ted Cruz confronts CBS News on Supreme Court coverage. Says everyone has switched positions since 2016. So they, as Republicans, said that we should not feel in an election year, we should not fill a judge's place in an election year. And Democrats are like, yes, we should. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. This was right when Obama was going out, and the Republicans won. Right? Because Democrats didn't push hard enough, so they didn't get the judge. So your boy, the Great Pumpkin, got the judge. Got to pick the judge, right? This was their gift to him. You get to pick the judge. You know, he coming in victorious, right? So now, the Republicans is like, now we want to push it in at the, So now, what Ted Cruz made a point on is that everybody, so she's saying, look, y'all pointing out the fact that now, at the end of, in an election year, we want to push for this judge. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But y'all don't want to point out that the Democrats have switched their positions too. We all hypocrites. Thank you, Ted. No, I couldn't have said it better myself, you hypocritical Oh, I can't stand Ted Cruz. I don't even know why. It's just something about Ted. I just can't stand him. I don't even know why. I look at him and I get it. I look at him and this motherfucker, boy. Yeah, it's just some fake Hispanic chick. I can't stand it. He just a white man that speaks Spanish and shit. Getting over. I can't stand that shit. I'm just saying, there's just something about it. Y'all gonna read that article. But you right, Mr. Cruz. Y'all all full of shit. I'm so glad one of you finally said it. So now we need to get some real people in rather than politicians. Because politicians is burning this goddamn country up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of us, I know some of y'all don't have children and you could just be reckless on this motherfucker, right? But I got children coming up. So I can't allow this motherfucker to just dissolve why we got, do you understand? Because I feel it, right? I understand. But total dissolution of this country, if I probably said that wrong, unacceptable. Unmotherfucking acceptable. Because, I mean, do those that be talking like this, or do they really understand what they're saying for the future of our children? You know what I'm saying? We got to work, something need to be worked out. Let me see, somebody texted me. How working from home could decimate Columbus City. What? Let's see what they complaining about. I get the news sent to my phone, so let's see what they saying. Columbus' rise on income tax could spell trouble as more work from home study warns. Oh, God. Okay. All right. You right, Mr. Cruz. Y'all full of shit. All of y'all. All right, let's move on. Because Ted was like, if I'm correct, he was like, we could just leave it full forever. Let's do that. Let's do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Your brain is a pig. How evolution has primed us to gorge ourselves on fattening foods. Now, this is what I be talking about when I'm talking about the laziness that's in us. Our bodies are hardwired to find easy ways of energizing itself. So let's go. Let's look at this, see if we get some understanding. All right. If you ever want to make a lot of money, human evolution experts Gordon O'Dare told us, write a book about dieting. Orion's a professor emeritus of biology and author of the 2015 book Snakes, Sunrises, and Shakespeare, How Evolution Shapes Our Loves and Fears, has spent decades studying human evolution. He reckons books about diet plans will always make money because our evolutionary history has both made them necessary and impossible to follow. What's behind our food cravings? Now listen to this. I didn't read this, but I got a good idea. Eating right is so challenging because all of our food-based instincts evolved in an environment very different from that which we actually live. Orion's explains that most of the human history took place under conditions of severe food scarcity. Until very recently, and still in many parts of the world, starvation has always been one of the leading causes of human death. Historically, humankind's principal occupation was to find and consume enough calories to stay alive, and this struggle has left its mark on our genes. Take, for example, the history of the human sweet tooth. It may seem obvious that people like honey because it tastes sweet, but Ryan's explained that it's also true that we like sweet because it tastes like honey. Honey for our ancestors was an extremely important source of nutrients, particularly during seasons when other foods was less available. During dry seasons, if animals were gone, it was also the only source of very sweet food that they had. For our savanna inhabiting ancestors, finding and eating honey could mean the difference between life and death. Over time, the human palate adapted to experience sugars as delicious. Our taste for fatty foods has a similar lineage. Fat is wonderful stuff, said Orion's. Its caloric density is 3 times greater than carbohydrates or protein. Any organism that wants to store energy for lean time stores it as fat because it's comparatively much easier to carry around. The incentive structure is simple. When you enter a drought or famine period, the more fat you are carrying, the more likely you're going to make it out alive. Now, family, because I know a lot of y'all saying y'all fat right now, right? But I don't know if the fat that some of y'all carrying is the same fat that's going to make it possible for you to survive in a hard time. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. Evolution also explains why healthy vegetables don't taste better. But says Orion, it's not us, it's them. Getting eaten is not actually good for most vegetables. Wow. A lettuce is not going to get too far in the world if animals keep coming along and eating all the leaves. Therefore, most vegetables defend themselves by evolving chemicals that are bitter and difficult for animals to digest. So, vegetables aren't good to us because the vegetable is trying to poison your ass. I'm sorry. I'm getting excited. Like, wow, that makes sense. It's only through extensive domestication, says Orion, that veggies we eat today are even tolerable to our palates. Damn. That's that GMO shit y'all be talking about, even though y'all probably wouldn't consider that, adaptation. Some of the shit they do, that's GMO. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, but y'all don't want to claim that shit. You eating the kid, GMO. Damn near all domestic. I ain't even gonna say damn near all vegetables at this point in time have been bred and designed for humans, or with humans in mind. All the ones we eat. So they've been genetically modified. What do you mean? And genetic modification does not have to happen in a laboratory. I'm just saying. All right, so let's keep it moving. We've been breeding our plants natural defenses to make. We have been breeding out plants natural defenses to make them better food for us. The opposite is true for fruits. For some plants, it's good to be eaten because that's how they spread their seeds. Unlike veggies, fruits want to become poop. Okay. Fruits want to become poops. Your brain and the buffet. Here you go. And this shit will explain a lot of other behaviors. Because for majority of humanity, we have had to struggle. So my body is trying to put on weight. So if I come to because think about this. If back in the day, you found a fruit tree, right? You would pack on as much fruit. Of course, you're going to take some back, but you're going to pick and eat because you need to make sure that you got the energy as well. Like, in a sense, putting that mask on first. You're gonna make sure you got enough, but then you're gonna try to get enough for the village, you know what I'm saying, or for your peeps. But the piece is, you got to make sure that you got enough so that you're gonna be able to carry the stuff on over there. Because for a long time we were fighting for survival. So any opportunity that your body gets to put on weight, to consume food and put on weight, that's what it's gonna do. So now I want you to look at we have this brain that's designed on this food scarcity shit and drop us into a modern time where we are able to walk through grocery stores with abundance. Our brains have not been rewired. We have not been rewired yet. We haven't been involved in this long enough to really even be rewired. So, of course, you're going to sit down. Like, it's certain shit that I can't even open. You know what I'm saying? I open a bag, I'm going to finish that goddamn bag. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So some shit I don't buy. Or I buy little small bags just for myself because I know if I buy a big bag, I'm going to eat till they gone. We got to know ourselves. Your brain and the buffet. Of course, most modern Canadians don't feed themselves by foraging in grasslands, right? Instead, we live in a world of supermarkets, restaurants, and food courts in which calorie-rich foods are readily available in large amounts. This creates a mismatch. When we were born, we bring the instincts and energy of human evolution to the buffet of modern eating. Over most of human history, going for sweets would have been a wonderful thing. Now we have to spend a lot of effort to avoid them. And this is very, very hard because the evolution has made them so attractive. The instincts that served us well when our primary nutritional challenge was getting and storing enough calories to stay alive today lead to health problems. Orion's mentioned obesity and diabetes as two major health problems that result from the discord between taste and environment. Look at that. So y'all going, we almost done. Okay, let's go and push it home. Orion also believes that our eating habits can cause large-scale problems. Of course, our evolutionary ancestors have very intimate and detailed knowledge of where their food came from. We talked about that on the journey. When we get our food from the supermarket and restaurants, we become ignorant of the long supply chain that feed us, which makes it hard for us to appreciate the full complexity of the food production system, that and what it takes, where it comes from, and what it does to the environment. How can we do better, Orion says. Hold on. Real life here, Gianni Journey. Cleveland! All right. Set the shout up the chain. Now it's moving up the chain. You got to know how the family works, right? Changing innate habits. While Ryan doesn't think that simply reading a book about dieting or about the implication of modern food production will be enough to fix our habits, he does believe improvement is possible. Human beings have inherited a lot of instincts. Did you wake up my daughters yet?
Yeah.
They getting dressed?
Gina just getting in the shower.
Oh, they need to hurry up because I need to be out of here. It's 7:57, please. Our habits. He does believe improvements is possible. Human beings have inherited a lot of instincts and tastes of surrounding food, but a lot of our eating behaviors are learned. We learn what is good to eat by experimentation and through social learning, by imitating those around us, and even those study and even through study and reasoning. But he stresses the importance of learning through experience and believes that it is even possible to change one's state at an emotional level. For example, he told us that because of the link between morality and emotions of disgust, many vegetarians who abjure meat for moral reasons eventually develop a disgust reaction to the notion of eating meat. Those who adopt vegetarianism for health reasons are likely to continue to be tempted. You're goddamn right. Shit. I mean, well, all right, let me stop. I'm starting to fantasize. All right, y'all can finish reading this. But another issue in the news that I want to make sure that the family know. So I don't know if anybody is catching Brother Greg Carr on the Karen Hunter show. Excellent show. And Karen Hunter is talking about building a media platform and doing other things. Very similar to what we're talking about too. Family. And, so I sent Brother Greg a text last night. And I think this is information that we all need to be aware of. Because they're talking about doing some stuff. We're talking about doing some stuff. And one of the things I talked to y'all about too is public domain information. Right? So what I noticed Amazon is doing right now, Amazon is coming into possession of a lot of public domain material. Now, they can't control it, but what they're doing is, for example, they're probably reprinting it and selling copies of some of our ancestors' works online very cheaply, without any of the finances going to those families or to our communities. They are turning them into ebooks. You know what I'm saying? As well as audiobooks. I just saw Marcus Garvey. I bought it. I have to be honest. The opinions. What is it? The opinions. What is it? The Marcus Garvey book. It's good as hell too. But that's something that we could do. The philosophies and opinions of Marcus Garvey, part 1 and part 2, right? And I mean, a lot of this stuff is actually stuff that we could do because many of our ancestors' stuff is going to be coming into the public domain. I think W.E.B. Du Bois' stuff is coming into the public domain. Booker T. Washington stuff is coming into the public domain. Marcus Garvey stuff is moving, if not in, is moving towards public domain. Hell, Chancellor Williams' book might be moving into the public domain, because I think I know they got some of his work on there. So a lot of this stuff is moving into the public domain. And the question that we have to deal with is, what are we going to do with it? How are we going to build with it? Are we going to leave it to Amazon and Google to decide the destiny of our people? Are we going to use this information to nation build? Because that's what it's for. It's a gold mine. I'll be sitting up here looking at some stuff, and I'll be looking at some people and be like, it's like I described it to Kwame last night. It's like looking at being a farmer and looking at a field that is just fertile and not doing nothing with. As a media company, missed him. As a media company, that's what happens when you get old and you miss something. You start coughing and shit. But anyway, as a media company, not only are we responsible for creating new content, right? We have a responsibility for protecting old content and using some of the old information, whether we translating it, whether we giving a remix. We have a responsibility to do that. And it's like, Brother Hachim can have these big ideas, but there ain't no goddamn way I'm going to be able to do all that myself. You understand what I'm saying? There's no way. I'm competing with people who have staffs. You know what I'm saying? Sister Karen got staff. You know what I'm saying? Some of these other people got staff. You know what I'm saying? It's me up here in the morning pushing buttons and shit. Y'all be seeing it. Sometimes y'all be experiencing. I'll be sitting up here talking to myself or talking to y'all about changes that I need to make. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, family, here in our Columbus family, we got all this talent. And it's like, and let's just say all over the country. Because we got family everywhere. But it's like people are, I don't know whether I guess the word is scared. It's just like, stop, let you have talent, share it. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this. What if you just have an extremely good voice? And that's what you got. And we're able to take an ebook or an audiobook, create an audiobook, or create something where somebody who might not have a good voice but has excellent material. What if we was able to use your voice with that and sell it? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, we can't let Amazon and Google take over our legacy. That's key to what I'm saying. Look. Oh my God. So Google is just listening. Google is just listening and spying on the nigga. Oh my God. All right. Let's keep it moving. So now you understand why you might be fat. The scientific reason behind why you might be gaining weight and why you can't stop eating. It's genetic. Years and years of evolution, hundreds of thousands of years of evolution, and you're trying to combat that shit. So you gotta be smart about it. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, they arrested white Jesus in Russia. Yep. Cult leader who claims to be an incarnation of Jesus arrested in Russia. This dude got hamlets. They call them hamlets, little towns. I'm sitting up here, white Jesus got her busted. What he done did. So I read through, I think, and, since this is in Russia, there's a good chance this Jesus was talking about, we need to vote Putin out. Putin don't give a shit. Man, all right. Putin they got pictures of Jesus in jail. Let's go and look at some pictures of Jesus in jail. White Jesus in jail, you know. Look. They got him in jail. All right, y'all can read that for yourself. I just thought I would share that. Just letting y'all know in Russia, they ain't scared of Jesus. They'll throw his ass in jail. Oh, got some grits. My mom like the cat. She trying to get on the show slowly but surely, because that's how the cat did it, just a little bit at a time. You will not get on my show. All right, let's see. All right, I think that's all I had in the news, family. Oh, my fault. Yeah, we talked about the nanotubes yesterday. So I will see y'all tonight about 7. We'll be on the air with Navita and the Blunt Talk crew. We're going to be having Blunt Talk. I don't exactly know what the Blunt Talk going to be about, but it's going to be blunt. So, I hope you put on your adult underwear and come, because it's going to be blunt. Right? It might be painful. It might be funny. But it's going to be. All right. Family, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I really do. I appreciate y'all. I just want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. And I am out. Oh, that was horrible. That wasn't how that's supposed to work.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
I am a genius. My ancestors.
I love this commercial.
My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?